Okay, welcome back. We are back with the full chapter and scans of One Piece chapter 1172. The Elbaf that I admire. So I've been really late. This chapter is already passed, but I'm gonna put it out today. And then we're gonna put out 1173. Then I'm gonna go back on, the right route because I saw there's no break after 1173. So the Elbaf I admire. We're gonna go through a quick speed run. So we're coming back up to I believe is it it's not the Sun Realm, but like the mid-level realm where the war and everything. Yeah, the Sun Realm where where everything is happening, where Emu's at, where everybody's coming up. Gaban, obviously, the vet, the one who's fought the Holy Knights, stops everybody, gives them instructions on pretty much what we need to do up there when we get back up to the surface, the objectives and what we need. So the ace obviously starts with getting back the kids because that's what they're using to leverage Elbath as of right now. They're using that as a leverage they're using that as a leverage on the Giants for right now. Plus starting the Giant War and capturing Dora and Broggy. So obviously the three humans that are the most important that we have to take out is Summers, Emu, and Killingham. I love Killingham though. So it says three humans did all this to think that not even the giant warrior pirates or Yasan could stop them. Me personally, I think Gabon could have stopped them. Gabon one-shotted Summers like it was nothing, and then I think he could have took out Killingham too, and probably taken out Gunko if Gunko didn't get possessed by Emu. The kids may be kids, but they're still giants. So this is Sanji like saying, yeah, they're still big kids. And then how can the three of us move them? And he said one of the three women has a strange ability, Gunko. She's the one with that weird arrow ability, which I personally think we need a full breakdown on that power. Gunko's arrow fruit or whatever is weird. Like it can guide you in direction and be used as an attack. Like I don't know. We need like to know more about it. They keep marching towards the West Village. It's all over when they reach a ship to escape to the sea. That's true. And actually, one of the funniest parts about this, pretty cool about this chapter is Roto, the dude that we started with, the guy who pretended to be Nika. Brother is kidnapped, and he books it out of there to go get his brother, which is pretty sick. That's pretty sick. I kind of went over the little Summers thing. Summers is just a dick. Summers is a dick. Yeah, they kind of just go over like Summers' power, how he has the kids wrapped up in those binding things. So his what they call barrier wires. So pretty much you can't get them, and the kids is also hurt if they try to move from moving in the spot. So it shows Summers is a big D. Then so we can't. So the Giants are realizing we can't grab the kids, so we just can't pull them away or anything, which kind of sucks, like for real. And then they go over another one of the third God's Knight, which is Killingham, who, in my opinion, top tier powers. Like I feel like Killingham could be a main villain of his own. Like he could have been like a movie villain. Like you know how we had Tessero or whatever his name is, the gold fruit dude on for movie Gold. Like he would have been a sick like first God's Knight type of character to fight. But I regress on that. So he's making his power basically makes the kids' powers of nightmare, the kids' nightmares come to true. So that's what we got. They got the whole nice little rundown of everything that's going up on the Sun Realm as of right now. So we finally get to the Sun Realm. It's Hyrule. I forgot his boy's name. I think it was Kashi, or I could be wrong. They get to the Sun Realm. I found this really interesting that the big dragon thing, they have a panel with Hyrule specifically looking at it. So I'm saying that's Loki's fruit. I believe that's Loki's fruit right there. Or that could be, I don't know. I think it's Loki's fruit because why is Hyrule specifically looking at that dragon? So we get back to the top. It's literally just a catastrophe. We got the Nika monster. We got just everything. A wolf, big bird, big mom, cat, whatever. All that stuff just around. is that so this is what really cool. So Kashi, so I got it wrong. Kashi, I'm glad you're okay. Is that you, Haruden? It was in the realm of the dead. Tell me what's going on, and you won't believe this. Listen closely. So Kashi was already up on top fighting. So I got the two mixed up. Or well, I don't even know what the other one's name is. I feel really bad because those were our boys. Those are our boys. Then we see Doro and Brogy again, rampaging as the new giant generals of Emu's army, which kind of blows, but I think it's really cool. I think it's pretty sick that I think Doro and Brogy are like the two top giants right now, besides Loki. Loki's probably obviously the strongest, and then I think is Doro and Brogy right after. So to have these two like the wings of the giants, uh, it's just epic. It's so epic. And then I already went over this whole road situation where he sees his brother was taken. So then, yeah, sprints off. I jumped ahead because I got excited for that part because I love Roto. Even though he's weird, he's still like a cool character. And I love like my favorite thing in like most animes is a big brother that watches out so much for the little brother. That's always been one of my favorite things in anime. And Roto got it. He didn't listen to nobody. He took off. So this is the where we get a little interesting. So hey Kachi, which way is the school? Nami-san and Nami-san and the rest should be closed. So obviously Sanji with the ladies, or as I like to call it, Sanji saving the pirate, like the Straw Hats, which is what I think is Sanji's role, and Zoro's more of a combatant guy. And then you have Zoro who wants to go against Doro and Brogy. So obviously Sanji doing his thing. I'm still a Sanji fan no matter what. We get the we get the map which Oda loves to do, which is like a nice realigning so we know where everybody is. So it seems Ja Rule's right here on the I can't even like describe it. I can't see it. So we got the current locations of everybody. So Sanji, Roto, pretty much Sanji, the Giants, and Chopper are all together, and Gabon. Ja Rule's over here, Saul's somewhere far. So Ja Rule and Saul are actually pretty far away from each other. And the school and the library, obviously, Saul's in front of the library. So they basically all reassess. They do everything. They're like, okay, this is what we got to do. And then they just start taking off. We got, what's his name? We got Roto and Ripley. And I forgot the other dude's name again. But they go towards the harbor to go get the kids. Then we got Sanji, and then we have Sanji going to Nami, Robin, and everybody. And then we have Zoro now going against the army, which is, like I said, my boy Zoro just likes to bang out. And then in the best part of this whole chapter, which I do not care what anybody says, and I know nobody else on YouTube is going to highlight this, it's Colin, Gabon's son. No whining. We're warriors of Elbaf. We're heading to the harbor, aren't we? Wait, hold on. Aren't we? If we get there, hostage group, but we're not warriors. That's the kid saying that, but Colin is the brave soul, just saying, nah, we're warriors, bro. Like this is nothing. This is us just getting walked. This is us getting walked. I swear, if there's a two-piece, Colin better be like the new Nika. That would be beautiful. So in the most epic part of the whole entire chapter, we get Ja Rule telling all of Elbaf of how Loki is innocent, on how that day Loki did technically kill his dad, but they're giving him the full explanation. Well, not the full explanations, but he's telling them that Harold was not. Now Harold was just a naive dude. That's pretty much it. There were devils and demons that came to this land, and yeah, it's just I don't know. Ja Rule's speech. I'm just gonna read it. So our late dear King Harold has always believed in Elbaf coming together with the rest of the world, and that led us to the attempt to join the world government, Emu with the three dots like always. But his efforts were shunned and betrayed 14 years ago on that fateful day. Elder Ja Rule. This is another giant that I don't know name. I saw all with my very own eyes. Harold and all those soldiers were killed by an act of a demon. Harold struggled to his last breath to keep Elbaf from falling into the demon's hands. I held my tongue, fearing that our people would rise up in revenge, leading us to utter to ultimately war our king never wanted. Wait, so Loki didn't, or did he kill the king? So yes, Loki killed Harold. Like, that's 100%. The blood's on his hand. Like, he physically killed his dad's body. He's the only one that could have, besides Emu. So, but it wasn't out of malice or for the crown or anything. Loki took the people's anger upon himself when he sailed to the sea. He may have always been boorish, but he is innocent. That's the gist, but it's not quite how I put it. All right, so High Rooted and Zoro both just, with the real realization, just like yeah, he's still a dickhead and he still killed him, but you feel me? You feel me? So then we get an epic, nice little panel of Emu killing him and Summer's lazy ass. Then we get we just get Emu killing him. They're all just like chip chatting. I like to read on pretty much Emu. I had hoped the matters was behind us, but we were once more in need of great power. Okay, that's a little weird, and I hit my little volume thing, so cover your ears if you can. Forgive me, little ones. Well said, Yarrow. That's so Usopp getting his spirit back for Elbaf, which is beautiful. I think the kids should listen. For real, the kids should listen. I don't think Ja Rule and all of them should be saying kids don't. Like, yes, the kids should listen. Be like, yo, this is basically going to be your future king. Listen to what he had to go through in order to become this. I'm speaking to you now, demons. Or we're continuing Harold's speech. I'm speaking to you now, demons. You can take our culture and history, but let our little ones go. If you think this act will crush our spirit, you made a grave mistake. We will not show you the same patience Harold did. You speak of subjugating us and picture us as more people to be slaves. Who the hell do you bastards think you are dealing with? Hey! Let's go, Ja Rule. Yo, Ja Rule, all better than Harold. Fuck Harold, bro. If his Harley prophecies are true, the world is bound to face a great divide one day. So be it. From this day forward, all Elbaf will stand against the government. Let's go. Ja Rule. Ja Rule. This is what we should have had Harold be. I understand Harold's character, but this is Elbaf, bro. This is what we should have been having. We will protect the peace Harold dreamed of. This is so beautiful, bro. This is so beautiful. Because Ja Rule brought back the spirit of Elbaf. Like, oh my god. And then you got Usopp just with the glaze. Actually, I'm gonna make this the thumbnail. For real. I think I'm gonna make this the thumbnail. Because, yeah, after that speech, bro, yeah, that was hard. All right, guys. I'll see you in the next chapters. Peace.